From Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Missouri State's offense will get the first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Duke. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's going to take off. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's West. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. And is slipped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Looking to throw, it's Houck. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Looking for room, it's Duke. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's West. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll run the sneak for it. And the Bears are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. His third and long from the 45. Makes him talk to the hand. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Howe. Gets it to the back. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Gives it on the option. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Duke. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up 3rd down.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Still on his feet at the 45.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To the air, it's Howe. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Let's take just a moment to talk about New Mexico State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick release by the QB. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Grab near the marker. It's West. Janging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. They'll go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls and fires complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the move. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. There he goes. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated. This coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
The Bears decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Houck. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Makes the catch on the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right on the money.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Fry. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive in the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Looking to pass. It's Houghton. Flips it out in the flat. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Fires to the tight end. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
On to kick it away.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. At the 45, on its way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pressure coming. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The quick out. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Nice move to keep running.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff from the gun. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And that's good enough.
Wants to throw. It's Hout. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the RPO, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. From the gun on third down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
So they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Crosses the 35. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Hand off from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Makes the quick grab. Turning it on. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll go to the counter play. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. from the gun. Running back gets the give. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give to the tailback. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Trying to get it to the marker. Runs through a tackle. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll try the run. Got a little space. There he goes. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. And the Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Trying to pound it in. Stopped in. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They want that clock to run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's out. Quickly complete. Sweet cut there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.